assuming that I'm live. I just need to pull this up. I think that's my notification. Talk much? Oi. Okay, let me just pull this up to see who is saying hello. Oh, heavy sigh today. I have 4 lovely friends here, and I say a big welcome and a big hello to you all. Hi Dar, hi Susan, hi Karen. Nice to see you. Oh, I need to turn the volume down. Susan, thank you for sharing. Let me write your name down right away here. Hiya lovely, back to you. Very nice to see these beautiful names popping up. It's been, if I'm allowed to be honest, and I always want to be honest with you, and I hope I don't start crying today, and if I do, that's just me. Susan, thank you so much for sharing. I got you down, and you know what? Connie, thank you for that, hun. I got you down. Kathy, hi, welcome here. Hello to my dear friend who has not said hi, so I don't want to call your name out, but if you want me to say a personal hi to you, let me know that you're here. Karen, I have you down that you shared. Kathy, thank you, and Dar, thank you for the love. My 47-year-old cousin lost her battle to cancer. Today's Thursday, Tuesday morning, I believe it was, at 11 a.m. And so it's been a heavy week. She's a dear, dear cousin. When she was a little girl, I used to babysit her, and so it's like losing a sister almost, you know. I have a very large family. I have 11 aunts and uncles on my mother's side, and I have, I believe it's 12 on my father's. And on my father's side, my oldest aunt, Auntie Angeline, who has passed away years ago, she had 16 children. So if that gives you any indication as to how large my family is, it's large. So on my dad's side, and my numbers could be off, give or take 5, but on my dad's side, I believe I have 112 first cousins. And on my mom's side, I think I have like, I don't even know, 80 or so. But anyway, my dear cousin Chrissy, and I just need to call out her name because it does my heart good, lost her battle with cancer just a couple of days ago. So it's still pretty fresh, but I need to be here because I need this. And so I feel your hugs, and you know what? I'm hugging you all back, and I so appreciate your condolences. Susan, thank you. This is not going to be a downer. I just needed to get this out of the way right away so that I could just kind of breathe a little bit, and I don't want to be weepy. And anyway, welcome, all my friends. So let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. Hello, mes amis. My name is Denise Willerton, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. If you are watching live, you are watching on Facebook, so I welcome you here. If you are watching after the live, either on Facebook or YouTube, I welcome you here as well. If you are on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. No pressure. There's nothing needed of you. I just would love it if you would follow me. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would be honored to be that for you. If you do have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that is great. You just carry on with your beautiful Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I know some of the faces or some of the names, I wish I could see your faces, some of the names that are popping up here, they're actually Stampin' Up! Demonstrators themselves, and so I welcome you here, and I hope you stay, and I hope you are very well inspired, and that you enjoy your time here. So now back to what I normally do, and thank you for letting me share my heart here. It's still pretty fresh and pretty heavy on my heart. For shares, I have Susan FP, Connie, and Karen. So if anyone else has shared for your name to be entered in a draw, let me know that you have shared this, and I will write your name down on my little papers. And this is also mystery stamping, and I know Kathy P already submitted a card that she followed the sketch that I posted. So Kathy, I'm writing your name down now, and I'm going to put card beside it, just because I like to know if you won the draw because of your card or because you shared. So Susan, thank you for my hugs. I received those very much so. Darlene, I've got you down for a share, so thank you for that. Without any further ado, why don't we bring the camera down and I will show you what we are up to today. So here we go. And I'm probably crooked. I don't think there's a friendly, gentle way of doing this. I don't know if I'm wonky. I feel like I'm really not in a good position here. Oh, one day will I get used to my Archon? Let me see. I feel like I'm just at a really bad angle. I feel like it's this should be. Sorry, girls. Sorry, ladies. Which one am I? Okay, here we go. Sorry about all of this. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. Okay, here we go. How's that? How is that? Is that a good angle? Let me get my cord out of the way so we're not looking at that. How is that for everyone? Do you feel like... And Connie, you're back too. Yeah, Connie, I got lost too, hun. You know what? All of a sudden, well, I think I accidentally shut it off when I brought my camera down. Anyway, so can I just, here's a squirrel moment. Okay, we've got Granny Apple Green. Yeah, Facebook has issues, Shell, for sure. Like my screen on my iPad keeps bumping off and on. So here, let me share a squirrel moment that I had. So I had about, probably about 45 minutes you don't see your name. Okay, Barb, thank you for saying so. I will write your name. So I had about 45 minutes before I went live, and I had a whole bunch of stuff all over my desk, and I thought, you know what? Let's just quickly get rid of some of this stuff. You know, it's so weird. I keep seeing confetti falling on my, I don't know. You go back and then, I know, I think it's Facebook, girls. It's not me. It's just really weird. And every now and then I see confetti falling on what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's doing that for me too, Dar. This is really annoying. This is not me. This is Facebook. I'm going to have a word with these people. I wonder what I should do. I don't think I'm going to do anything. Do I have a mask on? let's see. Okay, if I did, I think I took it off. Thank you for that, Shell. Kind of pretty. Yeah, it's bugging me. It's bugging me. Okay, hopefully when you logged on, you hit a mask. Okay, so if the confetti keeps happening, girls, here's what we're going to do. Because that means I'm still in this mask thing. I will shut off and then I will beg you to come back if you're not too frustrated with me. Maybe we're going to be okay. Okay, so sorry about the glare from my ring light. So I had a bunch of stuff on my desk and I thought, you know what, let's just knock off some cards while I'm waiting. So I pulled out Granny Apple Green and I made this sweet little card. And then I thought, wait a minute, why am I not doing my in colors? Okay, so that's the Granny Apple Green. So then I just had that brilliant squirrel moment, and thought, let's do some in colors. I am in love and I'm obsessed with the in colors. Yeah, I think my confetti is gone. Thank you, Shell, for that. I think I did inadvertently hit a mask. So these are the new in colors, and I don't know about you, but I love them. So this card features the polished pink. Dar, did you see this? Polished pink, my pink friend. So this is the new pansy paper, which is adorable. So that can be purchased in the new catalog. These gold hoops are retiring, and this ribbon is gorgeous, the striped ribbon, and I believe that is also retiring. So that features the polished pink. Then I moved on to Pale Papaya. So this again is the pansy paper. This border, can you see that? This border is from the Basic Borders dies, and those are in the new catalog. I cannot wait to play with the clouds, so you can layer clouds. These would be envelope inserts, which are super cool. So I used this one here to get this edge on that card. Okay, so that's the Basic Borders die coming up in the new catalog. I am placing an order. If anybody wants to place the order themselves in my online store, there's the code right there. Maybe I'll just leave that up here so that you can see it while I chat. So polished pink, Pale Papaya, and again I did another gold hoop. This is just twine from the from the cactus bundle. Okay, these sweet dies are from the Tasteful no, I'm lying. They are not from the Tasteful Labels. Those dies are from the Potted Succulent dies. So I used these right here. There's some more dies for sentiments right there. Yeah, Shelley, I am in love with the new in colors. I seriously am. We have to talk. We haven't chatted in a bit here. It's time. So there's the Pale Papaya. Okay, and then we have the Soft Succulent. So just really quick cards. It took me like half an hour to quickly knock these off before I went live. I used my blending brush, and as you can see, I landed here instead of starting off, but that's okay. It's just part of the card. And these dies came from the Tasteful Labels dies. So let me take that off so there's no shine on here. I cut that out for the sentiment, and this one here is the Soft Succulent behind there. Okay, so that's that. and so that's soft succulent. And then we have the evening evergreen. There's two greens. I love green, okay? I love all the colors, but I'm a green girl for those of you that know me. So when I saw two greens, I thought, they did this one for me. Your kindness touches my heart. Again, I used my brush, and this is the painted texture embossing folder using the evening evergreen. This is just a little piece of DSP from Artistry. I think that's what it's called. I don't have it in front of me. My bad. And this one here, I ran out of time, okay? So this is the Fresh Freesia. Look at that with the pink. Dar, are you watching? Look at that. And so I just fussy cut one of the pansies from the pansy collection, and I put a ribbon behind it. I haven't adhered that yet, and I was thinking I would make this into a sympathy card. Okay, so that is just what I quickly knocked off before my live, so I could take care of some of the toys that were scattered all over my desk. Okay, Tracy, honey, welcome here. Nice to see your name pop up there, my friend. Okay, girls, let's move on to today's card. Oh, and you know what? If anyone, if you are in Canada, and happy Thursday to you, Tracy. Nice to see your name pop up here, girl. I think a lot of you are already Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Some of you are my friends, and I don't know that you're interested in signing up. But if you are interested, from May 4th to May 31st, you get $206 worth of Stampin' Up! Goodies for only $135. So that is an amazing deal if anyone wants to join my team. And that is from May 4th to May 31st that special is happening. Okay, let us move on to our featured card. And you know what? I am using quite a bit of retired items here. I just needed to play with some of this stuff before it was gone. Okay, so I pulled out To a Wild Rose, and who wants to see the card? Oh, and this is also friends, this is also Mystery Stampin' Hour. So well, not last week, at the beginning of this week, I posted a sketch. So if you followed that sketch and created a card, make sure you post it on your Facebook page and tag me at Stampin' Chez Moi, or at, yeah, I think that's what it is. Or you can just tag me at Denise Willerton, and I will enter your name for a draw. Karen or Kathy, I have you down for that already. Okay, so here we go with the featured card. Okay, so I used, again, retired items, and although these ink pads are not retired, I used Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so these are the colors that I am using today. This is Petal Pink, and so that's going to be the banner of our card. And I used the Peony Garden DSP. I don't know if you have seen this. It is retiring, so this is your last chance. Kind of a marble effect, and then black and white. This is beautiful, colored in using your stamping blends. A gray and white, I think that's basic gray, and just beautiful peonies everywhere. The gray peonies. This would make a lovely masculine background. Some more peonies. And peonies again. This is beautiful. This, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of flooring from way back in probably the 60s. Does anybody see what I'm seeing? Like, doesn't that remind you of flooring? Like, you would see that a lot on a school flooring. But anyway, that's just me. And some more flowers with the flooring, some more male background here, some more black and white, gray and white that you could color in. And this is not what I used today. And again, like just a really neat background. So that is the peony garden, okay? So I started with my standard card base, and I scored at 4 1/4, okay? And then I've got my my petal pink, and this measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, okay? And that's going to go down on our card. And then my DSP measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. So why don't we go ahead and put that down and start building our card. So this is what I did with my mystery Stampin' Hour. And if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see what Kathy created with hers, and it's quite nice. And her comment was pretty cute. I don't know, Kathy, did you tell Warren what I said back to him? Because I thought that was quite funny. Warren said to Kathy, "Wow, your card looks really Christmassy." And I told Kathy that I thought her card was fabulous, and to tell Warren if he made a card that I would enter his name for the draw as well. Darlene, thank you very much. So there's the peonies going down on our little petal pink panel. And then I took petal pink again, and if anybody is taking down measurements, this measures 5 1/4 by 2 inches, okay? So that's going to go down on top. I obviously have glue on my finger. And then I took a piece of basic white. Let me get in screen here. I took a piece of basic white. So again, the petal pink, if anybody's taking down, Cherie, thank you, hun. I will write your name down right now because I'll forget if I don't. So let's do that. Cherie, I forget where you're from. I think you had mentioned last week, but I can't remember. The basic white, this measures 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. So this is the same height as our petal pink, okay? So let's go ahead and put some adhesive behind there. And Cherie, you know what? If you would rather not say where you're from, that is totally 100% fine. I'm not wanting to put you on the spot at all. So because this is the same length as the petal pink, I'm just going flush to the edge like so. And I mean, you could also very lightly stamp this to kind of make your own design paper, but I liked the clean look on here. And you know what? I forgot to trim this. So I'm going to trim that down because I believe it is not supposed to be 5 1/4. Tracy, thank you for sharing. I will write your name down right now. North Carolina, okay. Oh my goodness, I love North Carolina. We went on a business trip. This is years ago now. And what a beautiful, beautiful place. Tracy, thank you for that, Tracy. I've got you down. So this measures 5, okay, it measures 5 1/2. So my measurements were right. I forgot to trim that down. So it is 5 1/4 in length, okay? And now that I've got it double thick, I just didn't press hard enough. Yeah, Kathy, I love North Carolina too. You are my traveler friend, my goodness. Now, I've got a little bit of a ridge sticking up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to just flatten that down. Oh, who remembers last week when I wrapped, you know how you get the little strips back here? Let me show you. And I saved these because I wanted to put them on my my re-inkers. Do you girls remember when I did that last week? I will wait to see your comments. Let's just put a little bit of glue down here, like so. And I am going even with the edge of my design paper. So you're actually still seeing a smidge of my cardstock showing, okay? So this is the same length as the design paper. Okay, so you girls remember when I did that. So I took little pieces from here and I wrapped them around the lid, and then I put a little dot on the top. Let me show you how it worked. Okay, so that's a fail. That's definitely a fail. So you know what I did? These are just garbage now. I kept that on there because I wanted to show you. It did not work, Barb. It did not work. So you know what I did? I took, did I put it away? I took an old school, where did I put it? I tucked it away. You know those old school hole punchers? Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. So I took a hole puncher. So this is going to come off because it was a bust. It was a bust. And this one off of my evening evergreen is coming off, and that's going to come off. But with my little hole punch from days gone by, and I thought I left it here because I wanted to show it to you, to ask anybody if they knew what it was, because it's an antique, I think. But anyway, this is what I did. So I just took the hole punch, I poked a small little piece off of cardstock. I used my mini glue dots. I put my little piece of cardstock, I put the mini glue dot on it and then put it in the lid. So that's what I'm going to do. So one day when I feel like sitting there and doing it to all of my re-inkers, this is what I'm going to do from now on. So that's just an FYI. Okay, so here we go. I left everything mounted because I wanted to show you how I built my flower, because I love my Stamparatus. I love my Stamparatus. Just saying. Let's put a piece of paper down. Okay, that's going to go this way. I think I have it marked for that. So the first one that we're going to do is the solid one. And see how I've got a little dot here? I put a dot on all of my markers so that I knew it was easier for lining it up. I'm going to bring this down just a smidge. I'm just making sure that I am all on my cardstock. Okay, so this, let me tuck this under. Yep, Barb, did not stick. We're going to start with Petal Pink. Okay, sorry about the glare. Let's ink this up with Petal Pink. So this is the full-on one, okay? And let's bring it down. Because this is photopolymer, I want to let it sit there for a minute to give the ink time to soak into my cardstock. So that's petal pink. Oh no, my paper moved. It was not supposed to move. And then let's bring that one. I think I put it back in a good spot. So see, there's my blue dot, and this is the corner right here where I had the blue dot, just so that you're not constantly twisting and trying to find the way it goes. Give yourself kind of like an X marks the spot. Then I took my Flirty Flamingo, and let's just give this something to rest on. So we're going to take our darker color, our Flirty Flamingo, and I hope I'm still lined up nicely. And again, let's just give that a press to stay down. So my friends who are not from Canada or not from the province of Manitoba, and you're watching, as of tomorrow morning, we are in lockdown again. So yeah, I'm a little bit off, but do you see how my flower is starting to have dimension? Let's clean this one off. So I'm a little bit off, but I'm not worried about that. It's a flower, and so flowers are not perfect. Okay, so again, there's my little dot, which brings me to this corner, so I'm not constantly fiddling with it. So what I did with that was I came back to Flirty Flamingo. Okay? Do you see how my flower is coming to life? And down she goes. Let's close that. So is anybody making a card, or are you just watching? I love my flower. I'm happy with that. So this is just, my blue dot is just a Sharpie. Yep, lockdown happened yesterday morning. So that's not easy. It's been a long enough journey already. Crazy already. Let me give that a wipe too, just so that I could put this all away. It is a really pretty flower, Kathy. This To a Wild Rose is retiring, and so when things retire, I sell them. But if there are some items that I'm just like, nah, I don't think so, this is one of those that I don't think so. So there's another package floating around for the rest of these. I just didn't put it away properly. Let's get that tucked away. You're just watching and listening. Shelley, you're sweet. You are sweet. Okay, now let's come back. Oh, you're working. Okay, you know what? I need my die. I need my dies. Oh, where did I put them? Ah, oh, right here. Okay, so Wild Rose dies. This is retiring. This I cut out using this. And that is the pale papaya, is what that is. But we're going to take this flower, and let's just run that through my mini. Sorry if my table is going to be wiggling and jiggling here. And see, I should mark my die too. Okay, am I in camera? Not really. not really. Let's pull that about like so. Put my lid on, or my lid. I guess that's French for my, whatever that's called. What is it called? I love it when you girls talk amongst each other. It's like long distance friendships happen. And it's true, they do. So let's tuck this out of the way and bring that back into play. We're going to put dimensionals behind our flower, okay? Now, you know what I did on the entire card? I don't know if you can see it, if you can see the sparkle. So again, that's the shimmer mist with the rubbing alcohol. And I can't believe that that's retiring. Like, seriously, I'm gonna jump on the sandbox and voice my little complaint that I love the shimmer mist and it should not be retiring. Anybody with me on that? Anybody with me on the shimmer mist thing? Whoops, I picked that right up. I don't know if you can hear the knocking when I'm not talking. We actually have roofers here putting on new roof tile things, whatever those are called. You know, roof tile things. So I'm going to put my my flower about there because my sentiment is huge. Susan, I'm with you. I love the shimmer mist. It's like, I can't believe it's retiring. Susan, I would love to stamp with you one day. So you know what I did on my original card? See how I tucked this under there? I did that on purpose. Should I leave it out or should I tuck it in? I'm going to put dimensionals behind it. So while you are weighing in on that, oh, Cherie, I use shimmer mist all the time. I love it. It is so, like, it just brings a card, in my humble little opinion, kind of to the next level. If I had, okay, so Tracy, you can hear that. Those, I've got roofers. Yeah, let me out or let me in. It's like, no, I'm not sharing my toys. Stay in the closet. Don't bug me. Ah, I'm sticking to everything. So you can hear that knocking. Okay, ladies, leave it out. Okay, Kathy says leave it out. Okay, so we are not tucking this one in. We are leaving it out. And I am going to, I'm just kind of eyeballing center here with this point. Okay? So down it goes. Now let's put our little blings on there. Where did I put those? They are also retiring. I mean, the new gems that come out are gorgeous. Okay, I'm not sure what I did with them because they're not right here where they're supposed to be. But you know what? I've got these. Oh, so you can hear it too. Oh my goodness, I remember the Smooch Spritz. And you know what? I have some and I never really got into it, but I got into the shimmer mist. Okay, so I think these probably came from a paper pumpkin, because I can't find the gems that I had on here. These show up really nice. And then I'm going to put one down here on my sentiment. Okay, now let me show you, and I don't know if you can, you don't hear any knocking, eh? It stopped right now. When they start again, well, Shelley, it's on the retiring list, honey, so you've got 2 days left to do it. So this one here, it's not on my card base yet, okay? And this one is on the card base. So this one has the shimmer mist on it. I don't know if you can see that. If you can see, yeah, you can sort of see it. It's just really hard every now and then, and this one doesn't, okay? Oh yeah, you know what? These might be. Thank you for that, Shelley. Artistry Blooms could be. You know what? They were sitting on my desk. So this is not on my card base yet, but let me show you what the shimmer mist is all about. And what I've done when it went on retiring, I actually bought several little tubs of it because I have to use it. I have to. So here's my shimmer mist station. Okay, it's just an empty Stampin' Up box. I think I'm probably in good view. Here's my rubbing alcohol. Okay, and here's my shimmer mist. And so there's like a little ball in there. And here's our little shimmer things. And I've got just a tiny bit in here. Now you have to shake this every time because the shimmer mist is going to settle. I usually put about 5 to 6 drops of the shimmer, what do they call it? Shimmer mist, yeah. I put about 5 or 6 drops of the shimmer mist in here, and then I very slowly top it up with my rubbing alcohol, okay? So I made this little cage so that I'm not shimmering everywhere, and I've given it a shake. You want to make sure that the nozzle is pointing to your paper. Don't ask me why I say that, okay? Because that would be embarrassing. But I think you probably know the why. You always want to make sure that that nozzle. And so there is my shimmery, and you can see all the shimmer on my paper here, but can you see the shimmer on my card? So when I do like a real kind of elegant card, a wedding card or a shower card, you know, sometimes you get a feel for where you would want to put shimmer and where you wouldn't. But anyway, there is the card that I used following that sketch. And if anybody wants to create a card following that sketch, you will see that in my on my Facebook page. And you have until no, it does not make the ink bleed, Cherie. It doesn't. The ink has not bled. And Susan, thank you for that. That beautiful card comment and all the hearts, ladies. Yeah, it's this would also, if the colors were right, this would also make a nice sympathy card, because when you need them, that's not when you want to create them. Trust me, that's it's not fun. And my squirrel moment, I forget what I was starting to say. Oh yes, so if you do create a card using the sketch that I posted a few days ago on my Chez Facebook page, you can go ahead and post that up until my next live on Thursday afternoon, okay? And yes, you can use any percentage of alcohol for this. That bottle that I have is, I think it's a 77% or something, or a 70% for my shimmer mist. Some places will not give out 99% rubbing alcohol unless they know you. So yeah, I guess it can be fatal if you have, I guess, addictions. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But Shelley, thank you so much for explaining that. I truly appreciate it. I've got my sharers from this week. Kathy also submitted a card, so her name is in there. So I've got Susan, Connie, Karen, Dar, Barb, Cherie, and Tracy. If anyone else has shared this week, let me know, and I will pop your name in for next week. And I am going to call out the names of those that submitted a share last week, as well as those that shared from my YouTube channel. Remember when I had my I'm going to bring the phone up. Hopefully I'm not going to touch anything accidentally. Here we go. Okay, hopefully my head's not chopped off, although sometimes I think that wouldn't be such a bad thing if my head was chopped off. So anyway, here we go. So I put a call out, I think it was mid-March, saying that I was hoping to have 100 subscribers before my birthday, which was March 30th, and I didn't get there, and that's so fine. You know what? It was just kind of a silly thing that I was doing. But I'm at like 100 and I think 39 subscribers now, which is crazy. And I had some people from YouTube share. So I'm gonna pop their names in. So I have a Kim who shared from YouTube. And I also have a Rosemary who shared from YouTube. Last week I had Cherie and Dar. And Cherie, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. And Barb. 134. Okay. Wow. Yay. Tracy. Susan. It's so nice to read your names out. I feel like I know you, although I don't. We should do a Zoom one night. We should do like a Facebook friend Zoom night. Who's in? You were checking up on me. Yay. Karen. Talia. She didn't come today. And Carol. So those are the gals that shared last week. If I missed your name and you shared last week, please let me know. Yeah, Susan, wouldn't that be fun? Like, I should do that. Like, I'll go on YouTube and I mean, I kind of know who my regulars are that come and watch on YouTube. Like, and it would just be so much fun to say hello this way with everybody and kind of get to know everybody and see everybody. So Darlene's into. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have a Zoom Facebook reunion for the first time. So is it still called a reunion if it's for the first time? Anyway, I've got all your names in here, and I'm assuming everyone that shared last week. Yeah, wouldn't I love putting faces to names? I really do. I remember, Shelley, when I met you the first time, and I was like, oh, I knew I loved this girl, and I love her even more. True story. I'm not trying to be all cheesy here. True story. Okay, I have one paper in my hand, and the winner, oh, Kim from YouTube. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of her and gift her one of my cards for sharing. So I'm gonna see if I can track her down. So hopefully I can. So I have my sharers from this week. If you want to enter again for sharing, find the sketch on Facebook and enter your card. Make sure you tag me though, because if you don't tag me when you enter it on your timeline, I won't know that you've entered that. And I'm going to tuck your names away for next week. And so I think that's everything. But I just want to say goodbye and have a lovely weekend. It's almost here. Thank you so much for popping by today. I was really looking forward to this, as heavy as my heart is. I was really looking forward to this today because it just does my heart good when I get to hang out with friends, and especially when we're going through a hard time, and we all are. I mean, the whole world is just going through a hard time right now. So thank you so much for gracing me with your presence today. It means an awful lot. Have a blessed weekend, and hug the people that you love. It's so easy to take each other for granted, and then all of a sudden when they're gone, we have those moments of, oh, I wish I would have, so hug those you love, tell them that you love them, don't take that for granted, okay? I love you girls. Thanks again for popping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, whatever your weekend brings, and we will see you next week on Thursday. And stay posted for a Zoom class. And so I think what I'll do is I will post that on my Facebook page for those who don't have, how does this work? I think I need your email address in order to forward a Zoom link to you, okay? Unless I create a private Facebook page. But you know what? My friend Shelly is amazing, and she will help me walk through this because I need to troubleshoot that with her, I think, because I'm not 100% sure how I will do that. But anyway, with that, I bid you adieu. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your kids, your husbands, your parents, whatever your world looks like. And hug those you love and tell them that, okay? Thanks for popping by today. It really means a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.